The orcs have been repelled, and their war boss has been defeated. But this war is far from over. The orcs still threaten to overcome several major population centers, and could mass more than a large enough force to overwhelm the Imperial armies present on the planet. We have bought time, nothing more. But this is no longer a primary concern. Our scouts have recovered evidence that the forces of Chaos, the great enemy, may be operating on this planet, right under our very noses. We must face this foe wherever they stand. If there is even a chance that they are here, we must seek them out and destroy them. Inquisitor Toth is demanding that we leave the planet, but of all the powers his position grants him, commandeering a space marine company is not one of them. I must admit that I find his presence unwelcome so soon after the events on my homeworld of Cyrene. Inquisitors have a way of inflaming a guilty conscience, and that I do not need right now.
This warp storm could trap us here for a month or for a century. We cannot risk staying here. We must evacuate Tartarus before it arrives in 3 days' time.
The Imperial Guard and Holy Fleet can attend to the evacuation. The Blood Ravens have more pressing matters to contend with.
Such as?
I believe agents of Chaos have taken strong root here.
I sense no taint here. Even so, were there a Chaos presence on Tartarus, it is better we leave them here with the orcs than waste more lives fighting them. We could wish no worse fate for either of our enemies, and to be trapped with the other. But we must leave here now.
That is a matter for my brothers and I to decide. We will use these 3 days to settle our affairs and satisfy our suspicions. Meanwhile, you have our transports to facilitate evacuation.
Colonel Brom, the captain and I must attend to matters of faith. If you would leave us, please.
But surely this involves me as a...
Forgive me for not being clear on the matter. I said please, when in fact I meant now.
This does involve him. You should have shown him a modicum of respect.
Captain, you uncovered extensive heresy on your home world. Cyrene, was it?
That has nothing to do with the events here on Tartarus.
But I believe they do. You requested the Inquisition undertake an exterminatus, the destruction of your planet's entire populace, which we obliged.
I still fail to see...
Captain, I am not questioning your loyalty, but I must wonder if your actions on Cyrene have not affected your judgment. Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. I merely fear that you might see chaos, but it does not exist. I ask that as a loyal subject of the Emperor, you serve the Imperium's interest before your own agenda.
Captain, that Inquisitor had no right to speak to you in such manner. But perhaps he is right. The coming storm will trap our enemies here where they can consume one another.
And what if the forces of Chaos escape the system before the storm? No. We will not use this freak occurrence as an excuse to avoid our enemies, or our responsibility. They are here for a reason, and we will discover that reason.
We are with you, brother Captain, as always.
The humans are coming your way in full force. You should hear their heavy feet long before you see them, and smell them long before that.
Orbital Command has indicated the dropship landed in this general proximity. We've discovered a path, Captain. It's obvious someone has been digging here.
cut by orcs?
I've never seen an orc lend such a careful hand to a task.
If it wasn't orcs, then it must be the forces of chaos. We will follow this path and discover the truth behind what has transpired here. Together to victory!
Scouts awaiting orders.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I serve mankind. We shall know no fear. For the glory of the Emperor. For Terra.
Colonel
Yes,
Braun
Lord.
taking command.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I am ready to pass judgment.
On my way. Men, you will follow my directives from here on out.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
My
peace.
knowledge is at your disposal.
For Terra. Faith and duty. Agreed. Confirmed. For the Emperor. For the honor of the chapter. Orcs, attack! Charge! Follow me into battle. For the Emperor. For the honor of the chapter.
Destroy you.
I shall not fail.
Space Marines, attack!
Wait. I shall not fail. They weren't attacking. Faith and
They were
duty.
fleeing. What could inspire fear in an orc?
Faith and duty. I serve mankind. This day shall be a
An
glorious
open
one
mind
for
is
the
like a
Imperium.
fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. My knowledge is at your disposal.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. With all due haste.
Defending objective.
I await your instructions. With all due haste. I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
What would you have me do?
beneficent one? What is your instructions? Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Fear not the Psyker.
Here to serve. Build routine
An open
721
mind is like a
initiated.
fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Feel my wrath.
Something is not right here. For these orc bodies do not look like they were dispatched by Imperial hands. We must proceed with caution. For Terra!
With courage and honor.
Eldar,
Perhaps we will mistake them about the presence of the forces of chaos.
be it Eldar or Chaos, I will have answers either way. Press on.
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, Lord.
How can I serve?
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes? I will crush the
Today, the enemy
beneath my
shall know
boot.
fear.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one, I shall obey. Initializing build protocol. Yes, Lord.
Position secure.
Initializing build protocol. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol. Here to serve. I exist to serve.
Under fire!
I shall obey. As you wish. As you wish. Yes, most beneficent one.
I will see that it happens.
Yes, most beneficent one.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Charge!
Yes, Lord?
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Feel my wrath. With courage and honor.
Faith and duty. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Agreed. Dark Reapers, fall back. Faith and we duty. Need Rhino transport tanks. They will allow us to get through unscathed and attack the Dark Reapers on those cliffs above.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Confirmed. Rhino transports are now available. Build them at the machine cult. For the honor of the chapter. For the glory of the Emperor.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Yes, Lord? I await your instructions. Yes, Lord? With all due haste. Yes, Lord? I await your instructions. Yes, Lord?
Beware the alien.
I am ready to pass judgment.
On my way.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
Yes. On my way.
Rhino transport deployed. Rhino transport is prepared.
Scouts disembarking.
How can I serve? The Emperor protects.
Rhino transport deployed. Take refuge within our armor.
Apothecaries are standing by to tend to our wounded. Build them at the sacred artifact.
Rhino transport is prepared. Rhino transport deployed.
Marine squad deployed.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Fear
Only
denies
degrees
faith.
of guilt.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
Yes, I will crush the enemy beneath my boot. Yes.
Marine squad deployed.
Agreed.
Heresy grows from idleness.
None can stand before the Inquisition. Agreed.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
What is it you desire?
None can stand before the
There is
Inquisition.
no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of guilt.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Rhino ready. Take refuge within our armor. Rhino ready. We deliver into Rhino transport is prepared.
Fear not the Psyker.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. He who stands with me shall be my brother. The Emperor protects. Today the enemy shall know fear. My faith is my shield.
I stand ready. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
I am ready to pass judgment.
Yes.
Scouts embarking.
Rhino here.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
I am ready to pass judgment.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Apothecary ready. How can I serve? I follow your commands. Direct me to the injured.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Fear not the Psyker. Carry me to battle.
I am ready to pass judgment.
Rhino ready.
I am prepared.
Rhino ready.
Apothecary here.
Yes?
Squad embarking.
Rhino ready.
None can stand before the Inquisition. I will crush the enemy beneath my boot.
Rhino here.
Yes?
Squad embarking.
Rhino here. Rhino ready. Going straight to the front lines. Take refuge within our armor. We deliver into battle. We deliver into battle.
Preparing to redeploy.
Drop me here and await further orders.
Disembarking
Dispatch
now.
me
He
here.
who stands with me shall be my brother. Space Marines, advance! Follow my lead.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
The Emperor protects.
Yes, Lord? I exist to serve.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask.
Rhino transport is prepared. Rhino transport is prepared.
What would you have me do? Follow my lead. We are united in his service.
I await your instructions.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed.
None can stand before
What would
the
you
Inquisition.
have me do?
Scouts
Knowledge
embarking.
is power. Hide it well.
Yes, Lord? Build routine 721 initiated.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank deployed. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Rhino transport is prepared. Take refuge within our armor. Whirlwind artillery tank deployed. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Moving out. Rhino here. We carry the virtuous. Rhino transport is prepared. We deliver. Rhino ready. Rhino ready. Take refuge within our armor. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target. Whirlwind here. The machine spirit is prepared. Whirlwind artillery tank here. An easy objective. Rhino ready. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Rhino here. We carry the virtues.
Under fire!
We deliver into battle. Going straight to the front line. We carry the virtues. We carry the
Taking
virtues.
heavy fire!
Going straight to the front line.
I have awoken.
We carry the virtues.
Move out. Inquisition. Destroy.
Preparing to redeploy. I will leave you here. This is where I leave you. Walk softly. The Emperor protects. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise the Emperor.
At last, back to war. I am the instrument of his will.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Fear not the Psycho.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, it will be done.
Rhino ready. We carry the virtues.
I have awoken. Taking hits!
We carry the virtues. Whirlwind here. Rhino transport is prepared. We
I
carry the
await
virtues.
your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Area secured. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. To me, my brothers. I will be there soon.
Yes, Lord.
Rhino ready. We deliver Rhino here. Battle. Take refuge within our armor.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. I shall not fail. Faith and duty. Space Marines, advance!
The enemy is attacking!
Follow me into battle.
Let the grenade fly! Let the grenade fly!
Are the enemies of the Emperor still drawn breath? Let them be. Space Marines, advance! For the honor of the chapter. For the glory of the Emperor.
I await your instructions.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target.
Faith is eternal. I will be there soon. Die! Die! Die!
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I await your instructions.
Whirlwind here. An easy objective.
I am the instrument of his will. Taking heavy fire! Identifying targets. I will crush those who stand before me.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yes, Lord? Yes, Lord.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one?
I am prepared.
Here to serve.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Praise the Emperor.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Rhino here. Rhino ready.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve.
Rhino ready.
Scouts disembarking. Strategic point identified.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish. As you wish. Yes, Lord.
Area secured.
I shall obey. Initializing the protocol.
How can I serve?
Boarding now.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Identifying targets.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Yes, Lord.
Boarding now.
Rhino here. We deliver into battle.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Whirlwind here.
Faith is eternal. Die! Die!
Whirlwind here. His will be done.
Taking heavy fire.
An easy objective. Whirlwind artillery
I
tank
am
here.
the instrument of his will.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I will crush those who stand before me. Burn, heretic.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
Under fire.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind here. Approaching target.
Command me.
Rhino ready. We carry the virtuous.
I await your instructions. I shall obey.
Faith is eternal, by his word. I am ready to serve, again.
Rhino here.
Preparing to
Yes.
redeploy.
I will see that it happens.
Apothecary ready.
Defending objective.
Yes, Lord.
Apothecary ready.
Yes, Lord.
Marine squad deployed. Heresy. Apothecary ready. How can I serve? Who requires my vigilant? Direct me to the injured.
Yes, most beneficent
Marine
one.
squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen. Maintain attack formation. Apothecary here. Who requires my aid? At your command. I follow your commands. How can I serve? Marine squad deployed. Ready. Apothecary here. Who requires my aid? Direct us to the enemy. I follow your commands.
Yes.
Boarding now.
Here to serve. I shall obey.
Marine squad deployed.
I will do as you ask.
Heresy grows from idleness. The battlefield awaits. Awaiting orders. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. What are your needs? The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What are your needs? The battlefield awaits. Apothecary here. Apothecary here.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
The battlefield awaits. Direct me to the injured. Apothecary here. Direct me to the injured. I follow your commands. I follow your commands. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. Direct me to the injured. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
I am ready to serve. Again. I have waited long for this day.
At least we know that the orcs in Eldar are not in league together.
When one enemy attacks another, it does not mean they aren't in league. Just that they are living up to their lack of honor.
And those who lack honor deserve death.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Serve. Again.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I am ready to serve again. Identifying targets. Die! 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 Under fire! Die! 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 Burn, heretic! I have waited long for this day. I shall end. I will be there soon.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Rhino here. Take refuge within our armor.
What are your needs? I follow your commands.
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, Lord.
Rhino ready.
Scouts
How
disembarking.
can I serve?
Rhino here.
Drop me here and await further orders. The mutant, the heretic.
Rhino transport is prepared.
Here to serve.
Position secure.
As you wish.
Position secure.
What is it you desire? On my way.
Rhino transport is prepared.
Squad deploying.
Dispatch me here.
Rhino here.
Hope is the first step
My
on the
faith
road
is
to
my shield.
disappointment.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, most beneficent one?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Taking hit!
By my command. Attack! Beware. Walk softly. Carry a big gun. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, today the enemy shall be feared. My faith is my shield. Praise the Emperor. Creature. He who stands with me shall be my brother. He who stands with me shall be my brother. The Emperor protects. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, the Emperor protects. Yes. Establishing a secondary base near this location will give us a forward position with which to engage the enemy.
Here to serve.
How can I serve? My aim shall not falter. faith and duty.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Rhino transport is prepared. Rhino transport is prepared.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
How can I serve?
Space Marines, advance! Space Marines, advance! Space Marines, advance! My aim shall not falter.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
Faith is eternal. Even in death I still serve. I will crush those who stand before me. Even in death I still serve. Marine Squadron, we are the Emperor's chosen. Understood. Moving out.
How can I serve?
Yes, my lord. Orders received.
What would you have me do? For the honor of the chapter.
It will be done. Men, you will follow my directives from here on out.
Awaiting orders. Command me. Moving out.
What is it you desire? I will see that it happens.
Here to serve. I shall obey.
Walk softly and carry
Fear
a big
not,
gun.
Psycho. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Artillery tank here.
I stand with you. There is no such thing as innocence. Only to please. No such thing as innocence, only to please you. Such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. Venerate the immortal Emperor. Fear not the sight.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. For the glory of the Emperor. So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of Chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isidore?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint, in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of text. Regardless of what Chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isidore, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course. These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
Well, Brother Isidore, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts despite your good captain's instructions?
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
Oh, but I do.
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow, to prove your strength and worth. Well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.
In my